Hello, this is wmpyr. For today's lesson, we're going to start off with some basic boxing. Okay, so right now you could just work on your punches, right? So, and when you do that, you see that the bag moves back and front, and to me that's really excellent. We're going to utilize that. So every time the bag moves forward, I'm going to imagine that that is their turn to attack me. Okay, so when they attack, I got to move out of the way, like so. So boom, I hit, and that comes back, so I move, right, boom, and I move like so, okay? And so that's a good thing to exercise because you're not just working on offense, you also get to work on defense, okay? Now, the thing is, the bag can move diagonally, it can move slightly to the right or majorly to the right. It could even do like circular movements, or it can move at its axis right here, and it can turn like this, or any combination of any of that. And of course, it could just move side to side as well. So when you include all those variations, it honestly becomes hard to read the bag, okay? Especially when I'm throwing all kinds of shots and it starts to move in different ways. I mean, to be completely honest, I mess up a lot. I mess up reading the bag, and if this was real life and this was a real opponent, for example, if the bag is moving towards my right and I completely mess up and I also do this way, then you can see that we're going to collide. And right there, that could have been his knee, that could have been a punch. I could be totally knocked out because I went into his attack and I read it wrong. So since that can totally happen, what I suggest is to go back to something more basic, okay? Being able to defend and move out of the way of their attack like this is ideal. It's great because I'm not touching them at all and I'm completely evading them. So there's no contact being made. It's the best defense, right? Because on my part, it doesn't matter if they're 400 pounds, there was no contact made. I completely evaded. So that's the best, but you can't always get the best. Sometimes it doesn't work that easy. So in that case, something a little bit more basic, not as good, but maybe a higher percentage, is what we do in Filipino martial arts, and that is this, a closed arm position, and boom. Okay, so what I recommend for you guys here is to go ahead and strike the bag. First, let's get some reps that way and see how that feels. So it comes back, boom. Okay, so practice that with the forearms. You're striking with both right here. You're covering up here, covering down here, and boom. You could add some rotation of your body and strike this way, okay? So once you get some reps in that way, the next thing is even better than that is as this comes back, right? As it comes back, you're reading it. So I'm not trying to blast it, okay? I'm actually trying to read it. So you see this? I'm reading the movement of the bag. So this is practicing sensitivity. So as it comes back, this will kind of teach me where to position my body, where to let their force ride off, and how to counterattack. Okay, so as it comes back, okay, so right there, it came this way, boom, right here, and if I need to, I can go in and strike. But to me, this is a much safer way to defend, is to go ahead and use the forearm block. Once again, I have no problem admitting that if you make no contact and you just move out of the way, that's the best for sure. That's awesome, okay? But you may not always get that. So in that case, like someone comes out from the side, like in a self-defense situation, they're trying to mug you, you didn't expect it. See, the double forearms are already there. So I'd like to go from there and connect this to my defense as a shield and work my way around. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.